Unleash your creativity with composition. Oh, cut, take two. All right, here we go. All right, so unleash your creativity with composition and composing techniques is our topic today. Luminar coffee break. Let's see what we can accomplish in 10 minutes or less, starting now. Okay, here we go. So that was off to a rough start, everyone. All right, so Carl, because again, we have a new system that we're setting up. Are you able to see Luminar Neo right now?
On the YouTube stream, I saw.
No. I'm talking about right now.
I know. On YouTube, I saw.
Hello.
Hey, folks, please mute. Let's not do hellos.
All right. Well, I'm going to just continue on, and we'll take care of YouTube later.
Okay.
So here we are.
Okay.
And what I want to show you on this, let me hide this down. There we go. So with this, what we want to do is this. We're going to start out, and these are elements that we want to use to create this composition or this composite. Now, in doing this, the main image, of course, is the girl here, and then we'll use the moon with the clouds, and then we'll use stars, and I threw something up on top, and that's just being a black top just to make everything look rich. Now, normally, I would have the girl on the very bottom and make these overlays. This is going to be slightly different, and I'm going to show you why. All right? So, let's do this. Action. And I want to revert everything back to the original. And there we are. So this is the image that we're going to start with. Notice how the colors are way off. This was a special technique that we did. We put the camera in tungsten. So the camera was set to the white balance of tungsten, but the light that we used, we put a CTO gel, color temperature orange, on it, and in doing that, watch this. Ready? Look how that looks. When I change this to tungsten, oh, look at that. Do you see how everything came right into place? So that's a little trick. It's we double processed the image itself. Again, tungsten was what the white balance on the camera was set to, and then on the flash we put CTO, color temperature orange, and that right there converted this and fixed the problem that we had. All right? So now that we have this set, what I want to do is this. I need to develop this one image here, so let's do this now. And all I'm doing here is bringing out the shadows. I do want to enrich the black tones, but the white tones, normally I go to the right. I don't want that. I want it a little richer. Let's bring out the shadows a little bit more. All right. And one last thing. You know what? I'm going to dial back the saturation just a little bit, but bring up the vibrancy a bit. All right. So let's see what we got so far. Before, and that was so real quick, again, editing technique. Now I have that set. I'm going to come back to develop in a moment, but I do want to bring out Enhance AI. So I have that set. Now I'm going to come back to develop. Here, what I want to do is I want this section down in here to be darker. So I'm going to come in and really bring that exposure down along with the shadows. Now I'm going to come back with the masking brush. And I'm going to paint the effect in just of this bottom here, because I want that to be darker. That's a little too dark. So bring it back a little bit. There we go. Good. So I have it set the way I want it. All right. So now that I have this set, here's where we're going to start bringing in some of our assets. So I'm going to click the plus icon. Now I've already searched. When I hit the plus icon here, I searched my hard drive, and here, if you'll notice, I did have it under assets right here. And that's where I did get my, the Starry Night, where I did bring all that in. So they're already here. What I want to do is this. I want to bring in stars. And I'm going to make that 100%. And I also want to bring in this right here and make that 100%. All right. So what I said earlier, typically with a girl here, that's usually on the bottom. Well, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to bring it up on top. And what I want to do is turn this, let's see, into a screen mode. All right. But here's the thing. I don't like how it's on her. We'll take care of this. Well, if I use masking, what I want to do is mask AI. And we're going to select the sky. There it is. So I selected the sky. Now look at this. Ready? Invert it. There we go. Now it's getting back where I want it to be. So I like where this is at, but I do want to come in with masking. And now I'm going to touch it up a bit. I'm going to start with erase and see if that's where I'm at. Let's see. I do this every time. Nope, it's paint. There we go. There we go. So I want to come in. And actually, I'm not going to convert this. I originally had this set to normal or screen. I'm going to set it to normal. There we go. That's what I want. So now it's normal. And notice how I got rid of the background was because I used Mask AI. I should remember masking. And we got the brush again. Let's try this. There we go. And there. All right. So I'm off to a really good start. And notice I let Mask AI help me with this. All right. Now that I have that set, well, I can't see underneath. So I'm going to convert this. And let's go into screen. There we go. Overlay me. Oh, you know what? I kind of like overlay. I like soft light. All I'm looking for is this right here. I want to work with this section down. So let's come over here. Here's screen, overlay, soft light. But what I want to do is take this and just move it into position. There we go. And notice how, again, she's being punched through because we got rid of the sky. So now that I have this set here, ooh, I like where that's at. I can get a little finicky and a little, I'm going to come in here with masking, and I want to do just a little fine tuning, like right up in here. There we go. All right, now, look at that. So I'm able to bring everything in. I like where it's at. I'm going to fix this over here a little bit so it's not as harsh. There, so it's blending better. Good. Now I want to add one more thing, and this is black. I want to add a top layer, and I'm going to make it 100% black. Now from here, let's go through the different modes. Here's lighten. Here's screen. And look what it's doing for me. So let's go back to lighten. All right, so what black is actually doing, and you can't see it refreshing, it's actually tying everything together for me. Let's see, overlay, nope. Soft light. No, I'm going to go back to lighten here, and I'm set. All right, so I have this set here. And now, one thing we really need to work on with layers is I wish I can come in here and just flatten these layers here. Because if I could flatten them, then when I want to come in, which I'll show you right here, under complete, if I flatten the image, now I can come back and I can apply a vignette. So right now I couldn't do that until I flattened the image, exported it, and now here I am with the flattening, and there's the inner light. Right about there. All right, so let's see what we started with. So we started with just a simple, the girl on a boat, and then I explained how to get the color temperature correctly. We photographed her with tungsten as the white balance, but because we used raw, it converted it back. It just got rid of that tungsten, so we just selected it. And on the light, we used CTO, color temperature orange. Now that balanced out and fixed her skin. We have that set. Once we did that, then we come in and instead of, let me get back to the edit, and with the layers, let's see if that's the one or not. Nope. Nope, there it was the one. Yep. So with the layers here, what we did differently was we put her up on top, and then underneath we did the other images. Instead of cutting out the sky or whatever we wanted in that area, we did that with her. So we used her, mask AI, got rid of the sky. Then once we did that, it punches it all the way through, and now I'm able to do my composition. All right, or composite. So there we have it, guys. All right, and again, what I'll do is this, because again we came to a new studio and a lot of technical stuff goes into this. So if this isn't coming out perfect on YouTube, I'll re-record it for you so you have it. But I hope you get the idea of what we just did there. All right. Now, for those of you who are here, please stick around for the Ask Me Anything segment. For everyone else, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next coffee break.